It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Jets and the 49ers under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday in 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olson. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and week 1's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaching.
Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game, it's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense ready to get back to work. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hold. Trying to start digging out now with 1st and 10.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie Mitch Wishnowsky to punt. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. This fielded inside the 35. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course. All the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. The man is a legend. Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season, I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
They'll set up the screen to Hall, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Now Rodgers. And finally, there's the long-awaited first completion for Rodgers as a Jet. That one's caught.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a fourth down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's taken down up past the 35. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Here's Gibson to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10. Another run here with Hall. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Devondre Campbell brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Rodgers now. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hey, 26. 26.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy on first down. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So quarter one in the books. The opening Monday nighter of this new season. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Purdy to Debo for a Niner first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Through the air, connecting with Debo. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. 3rd down, 3 to go. To throw, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So Kittle comes in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This is caught at the 2. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Purdy going to keep this one himself. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Mitchell. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, San Francisco. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense ready to take over once again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. The veteran Leonard Floyd, they're on the tackle. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. With that, we'll take a look at the draft class from back in April. These guys decided to build up that offensive line. You see they're using a 1st-round pick on a lineman to hopefully give a little more protection to their franchise quarterback. He's across midfield. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Go to 50, hey, you block over here.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 49ers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Also, Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Najee Harris. What a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. From there, we take the long trip across the country, about as far as you can go. Check on the Seahawks in Seattle. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. Geno Smith, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. This one caught by Lazard. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Jets first down. They will run it over center with Hall. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Devondre Campbell brings him down. To throw is Rodgers. That's to the rookie from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Nice play here by Malachi Corley, the young rookie wide receiver, and something we're going to continue to see out of him as the rest of the year unfolds is, Mike, he has such a knack for turning short throws into long gains, and his ability to be a ball carrier after the catch. It's really what separates certain guys from others in this league, and For a young player to have that innate kind of sense to be a ball carrier, find any ways you can get him the ball. Screens, smokes, bubbles, doesn't matter. Get the ball in his hands and usually good things happen.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. Now Rodgers. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. And he's in. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, 49ers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Gibson now on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. There's his first completion as a Jet. He gets it to Garrett Wilson. Rodgers to Wilson. Good for a Jets first down. They'll run here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Finally, there's his first completion as a Jet. It's to his old running mate, Alan Lazard. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
His kick is good. Makes the score Jets 20, 49ers 17.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Niners offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open man is Jennings. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Play action. Here's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Back to the air is Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Jets offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Rodgers now.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, on second and long. They'll drop to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Third and long for Rodgers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Giamador Lenore. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Hey, check 26. Look at you.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hey, 88. Check 30. Inside.
On third down, Rodgers. And finally, there's the long-awaited first completion for Rodgers as a Jet. That one's caught. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Here is first and goal.
Go to 50. Hey, you block 3.
Again, it's Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender...
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. That's caught! So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
So a win here for the 49ers. They take care of business in this one. The NFC champs, winners here at home on this opening Monday night. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.